what's happening.
Flash is back!
Hey guys, I'm Chastity with GameSpot Universe, and The Flash is back for Season 4! I'm so excited! He's faster than ever! We're gonna break down those episodes, but first, please subscribe to GameSpot Universe because we've got lots of TV coverage, movie reviews, all sorts of fun stuff that you love. So be sure to do that, and now let's break down Season 4, Episode 1, The Flash Reborn. First, a quick recap. It's been 6 months since Barry went into the Speed Force. Vibe and Kid Flash have been fighting metahumans with Joe as backup, and Iris has been leading the team and overseeing missions at Star Labs. A samurai appears and threatens the team. He can create energy blasts with his sword and has wings for flight. He threatens Central City unless they bring him the real Flash.
You're not the Flash. You're not the best. Bring me the Flash.
Sensing an or else.
Or else your city falls.
Punk rock bartender Caitlin returns to help Cisco bring Barry back, using a modified Speed Force bazooka with a quark sphere filled with Barry's unique genetic marker. Barry comes back, but is not the same neurologically and is drawing symbols all over the walls. He's also saying things he's said in the past, along with things that don't make any sense.
Can you hear the stars singing? Rhyming, chiming, timing, every hour, every minute.
Cisco attempts to decode Barry's symbols, which results in the message, "This house is bitchin'." Iris tells Samurai to take her because Flash will come for her. And with Iris's life in danger, Barry's mind clicks back into place and he saves her. The Samurai is revealed as a robot, or its proper name, Samuroid. And the new big bad is revealed in a dramatic chair rotation. It's the Thinker.
What's our next step?
I'm thinking.
So what was up with Barry? I feel like there was a parallel between post-Speed Force Barry and Dale Cooper in Twin Peaks: The Return when he came back as Dougie Jones. Like Cooper, Barry comes back from beyond, is physically extremely healthy, but his mind is a scrambled mess. But in Barry's case, he's able to speak full sentences, and he comes back to being full Barry in less than one episode.
Yeah, I feel incredible. I don't know, it feels like I've been reborn.
Something significant happened to Barry in the Speed Force. Grant Gustin told comicbook.com he's been in there 6 months real time, but the way I see it, the Speed Force is non-linear with time. So Barry has experienced his whole life start to end infinity times over since he's been in there. He's going to have kind of an awakening when he comes out. He's got some knowledge that he probably doesn't even quite understand yet. When he returns, Barry says things that don't make sense, but also alludes to knowing things about scientific discovery.
It's a whole new way of looking at physics. It will change the way that we think about everything, from a single atom to an entire galaxy.
And what's up with those symbols he wrote on the walls? This reminded me most recently of Coulson in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but it also reminded me of Smallville Season 3 when they found those symbols in the cave. There was a lot of fan speculation about Kryptonian symbols. They don't match up exactly, though they do have the same shapes in common. Lots of circles, triangles, and squares. As for this
house is bitchin'.
There's either more to this phrase, or the computer decoded it wrong and it actually means something different. Who knows? Barry had no idea what it meant. Physically, Barry's even better than before. He's now the fastest speedster ever, and he can even break through the meta-containment cell. Caitlin suggested that maybe he was soaking up the Speed Force's energy. Barry doesn't remember what happened to him in the Speed Force, but the pain of his past feels washed away. He's able to look forward, so he really did have a lot of time in there to process his feelings and face his demons. So let's look at the comic references in this episode, starting with the Samuroids. The Samuroids were an army of robots designed as samurai and created by Baron Katana against the Western society as revenge after World War II. They have fought both Barry Allen and Jay Garrick, and against Batman. Iris asks Cisco to pull up the Mockingbird satellite. Argus director Amanda Waller used the codename Mockingbird in Arrow Season 2 episode Suicide Squad. In DC Comics, Mockingbird is the codename of several characters for whoever is in charge of the Secret Six. When Barry randomly says this,
Your Honor, I'm innocent. I didn't do this. I didn't kill anyone.
It could be about the trial of the Flash, a saga in the comics where Flash goes on trial for killing Reverse Flash. And of course, Cisco does a DC Marvel reference crossover in less than a minute.
Great Caesar's ghost.
This is a catchphrase of Perry White, editor-in-chief of the Daily Planet in the Superman comics.
Excelsior!
And this is a catchphrase of Stan Lee, used at the end of the Stan Soapbox columns in Marvel Comics.
Excelsior! Oh.
It's also the Latin word for ever upward or still higher. The new big bad is Clifford Devoe, aka the Thinker. Devoe is one of Flash's oldest enemies. He originally fought Jay Garrick. Devoe is a genius inventor who creates a thinking cap that gives him incredible power and super intelligence. Now let's check out some of my favorite pop culture references in the episode, mostly thanks to Cisco. Cisco refers to the samuroid as Ronin, which is the Japanese term for a masterless samurai. It's also an alias for multiple Marvel characters. He also calls him Mifune, after actor Toshiro Mifune, who often portrayed samurai or Ronin, and calls him Kurosawa, after the famed director of samurai films such as Seven Samurai. And my favorite of the episode, this great reference to Hitchhiker's Guide of the Galaxy.
I mean, he spent all this time in the Speed Force. Maybe now he knows the answers to life, the universe, and everything.
So you think all this crazy writing is Barry's way of telling us 42?
Yes, exactly.
In Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the number 42 is the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything. The supercomputer Deep Thought, built to find this answer, takes 7.5 million years to compute and check it.
The answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything is 42.
As for my favorite moment of the episode, it was really great to see Cisco and Caitlin teaming up again. So awesome! I'm really glad that she's gonna be helping out Team Flash.
We back, baby.
We back, baby.
Now for what didn't work for me this episode. I feel like Barry came back way too fast. I wish that they had given Team Vibe or Team Kid Flash, whatever you want to call it, just some time to really show us the struggle that they were going through without Barry, and just really show the gravity of the situation. Bringing him back an episode after we lost him diminishes what the team has been through, and I feel that Wally could have been given more of a chance to shine and step up as a hero instead of being quickly taken out by a robot. I almost would have preferred if Barry wasn't back until episode 2 or 3, and not back to his old self so immediately. We've got 23 episodes to fill. And now some final questions. What do those symbols that Barry wrote really mean? Is the house really bitchin'? Sure. Also, we saw Tom Cavanaugh's name in the credits, so what version of Harrison Wells will we see this season? Will we get more Harry, or will we get a different version? How do you think they handled Barry's return? Let me know in the comments below, and please subscribe or give us a like if you like this video so I can do more Flash breakdowns. You can find me on Twitter at Chastity_V, and I'll see you next time.